Hi, I'm Jan with Academic Technologies. We're pleased to announce a recent update to the Gmail application for CNU's faculty, staff, and students. This new update will give Gmail a new look, as well as consolidate a number of features and other applications in such a way that you can use them seamlessly from within Gmail. This video is to go over that update before it becomes the default look of CNU's Gmail accounts, to show you what's the same, what's different, and how to access that look early if you so desire. If you have any questions while watching this video, you can reach out to CNU's Academic Tech team or to me directly at jana.docherty@cnu.edu. For this video, we'll start here, in the current view for your Gmail account. To see the new view, open up the Settings menu at the top right of the screen, the one that looks like a gear. You'll see an option at the top of the menu labeled Try the new Christopher Newport University Mail. Clicking this option will automatically refresh your Gmail tab into the new view, as you can see here. Now this is the new view. As you can see, much of what you recognize from previous trainings on Gmail is present. Your main space looks very similar, as do your labels, with most of the changes there being aesthetic. They do provide you with the option to collapse these labels to the side, though, using this button next to the application's name. However, I do want to note one particular change you might see as you receive emails with attachments on them. As you can see, these attachments are now very clearly visible from inside the inbox, before even entering the mail. If the attachment was made through another Google application, such as Docs, that attachment can be accessed directly from the inbox without even having to open the email, just by clicking the attachment here. If the attachment is not from another Google application, for example, if it's of a PDF, you'll be able to view a preview of that document in the same way. Another addition to the inbox can be visible if you hover over an email. Let's do so to this top email here. When your mouse hovers over a specific email, you can see a few automatic options you can take with this email without selecting it here on the far side. They include archiving, deleting, or marking the email as already read. While these actions show up in the top bar when inside an email, or when it's selected using the checkbox, having these actions can allow you to clear certain types of emails, such as spam emails between those legitimate messages quickly. Another fun tool can be visible when you enter certain emails. Let's click on this top one here as an example. You'll see that as your Gmail learns more about you, it may give you a set of buttons at the bottom of an email thread, allowing you to create automatic responses. If I click on one of these buttons, it will start a response with that auto response text already typed in, although I can add in more text as I go. Let's return to the inbox now just for our last tool. There is one other action that you can perform on a given email. And for that, let's go back into one. If you look up at the top of an email, in addition to a lot of the regular actions you can perform, such as deletion and moving it to a different location, you can perform an action now known as snoozing. Snoozing essentially allows you to put an email onto the back burner until you can deal with it later. For example, if I need to read this email again tomorrow in the morning, that email will disappear from my inbox and then be returned to me at that time. The last major change to Gmail looks small, but can have huge effects on how you interact with your email. It's the addition of this small bar at the far right. This bar initially has 3 icons on it, with the option to add more. These icons represent a few applications that can now be used in conjunction with Gmail. The default applications are Calendar, Keep, and Tasks. All of these applications have existed before this point, but the sidebar allows you to build items within those applications without leaving Gmail, allowing you to transfer information between those applications seamlessly. We'll provide the videos we've already made on Calendar and Keep below for your information. But for the moment, we'll show just a brief overview of all 3. along with a short demo of the application as shown in the sidebar. Calendar is exactly what its title implies. A dynamic calendar where you can create and share events. In the sidebar version, it'll show you one day at a time and allow you to create events within it. Let's say, make an event for tomorrow. We'll click and drag to make an event space from 11 to 1, and it will bring us to a space where we can add details for that event, such as a title, when it starts and ends, and any guests that we would like to invite. Once we've created that event, we can click Save, or move to the full calendar application to add more details. Keep allows you to take notes, save images or to-do lists, and put other materials in a side storage space that you can access later. In the sidebar, you can use that space to copy information or notes found in your emails for later use. We'll start by clicking just take a note at the top, and I can put the name of a person who I need to respond to. Once I click Done, that note is automatically part of my keep, and will be if I go access the full application as well. Finally, Tasks allows you to create and keep to-do lists based on the contents of your emails. Add a new task to a to-do list. I can click Add a Task. Let's say I need to clear my inbox and attend a meeting. Once I've finished an item on my tasks list, I can click the check marks and remove it from my tasks. You can also drag some of the emails in your inbox into your tasks if they include items that you need to make sure to address at a later time. For example, let's take this one here and drag it in and use it to create a new task. We can also edit the details and change that task as well, or just remove it. As you've seen, you can switch between all three of these applications freely, or close the sidebar. Now, as I've said before, that sidebar isn't just limited to these three applications. If you click on the plus sign right under Tasks at the bottom of the bar, you can open up a window allowing you to select from hundreds of other applications that might streamline your work process. Unfortunately, because there are so many applications, we can't possibly get to all of them and what they all do in one video. We hope this overview of the new view for Gmail was helpful to you. We recommend that you take what you've learned in this video and get a feel for the platform in its new form before the new view becomes the default one. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us in Academic Technologies or to me directly at jana.docherty@cnu.edu. Bye!